Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. In a previous video, I showed you the daily over decades tracker that I created utilizing Google Sheets, and I shared it out to everyone within our Garage Gym athlete community. I wanted to share with you guys today another one that I think you might find useful. So as we're going through and we're tracking all of our information in the spreadsheet, one of the things that was mentioned during the initial briefing of this was that there's going to be check-ins where we're going to have to provide our information to within the group so we can show where we're at. And something I thought of this morning and came up with is there's actually a way to do this for free utilizing Google Sites. So if you have a Gmail account, just go out and go to sites.google.com. Once you're signed in, you'll come down, you'll click on the plus sign, and you'll say create a new site. When you do this, it's going to come up and you're going to have some options here. You can pick some things like a theme and everything else. And this is what it starts to look like. I've already created one, so I'll go back to the home page here, and I'll pull this one up. I just called it Fields Daily Over Decades, and it's real simple. Borrowed the logo from the dailyover-decades.com website. So thank you to Jared for having that out there. But this is just the Daily Over Decades tracker that page that I'm creating. And what I did was I borrowed a little bit from the Daily Over Decades page, indicating what this is. I identified what my goal is here as well. Now, one of the things that I did in the spreadsheet was I created the heads up display page. And within there, we have the multiple gauges, just like the one you're seeing here. But what I found is that you can actually add these, as you can see, to this website. So the way to do this is once you have an area where you're going to put this at, you're going to click on Insert. You're going to scroll down to Charts. Once this comes up, you'll see your spreadsheet. So you can see I've got a couple of them here that are already pulled up. But I'm going to use so this is my personal one, the 2022. I'm going to select this one here and say Insert. And now I have the charts from that spreadsheet. So I already have level 1 in here, so I'm going to add my level 2 chart. Add that. And now we have level 2. So I'm going to go ahead and add in a couple of others just to speed this up. And you can select multiple by just holding the shift. Actually, you don't even have to hold the shift. You can just click on each one. So I've got my level 3. Another one I created is just a pie chart that shows the workout types that I've completed. And I'm also going to add in this other one, which is my monthly calories active versus total. We'll add these in here. Now you can leave it all as just one continuous page. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to just go ahead and resize this. Because what I want to do is I want to have this all in a single row, just like I have, in my tracker spreadsheet. A little resizing. All right. So now that I've got this done, I can come in, I can make them all the same. And there we go. So I'll have to go back in and do some tweaking on this, but I can do that later. Now, once you're done doing this, the next thing you want to do is you want to hit the publish button. Once you hit that publish button, it's going to go ahead and it's going to come up. It's going to ask you, are you ready to go ahead and publish it? This is going to show you what was currently out there. So this is what I published prior to making the recording. This is what we have now. and it shows all the changes. I'm going to go ahead and hit publish. Once that's done, now I can go and I can view my site by just clicking on the arrow here and go to view published site. So now this is my published site. You don't have to go out and purchase a custom domain or anything like that. This just uses the sites.google.com, and then the actual page that you just, or the site that you created. So you can see here we've got the charts and everything. This is all accurate based off of inputting my session information from this morning. Here's my workout types and my monthly calories versus active versus total. The other thing I'm going to do real quick is, because I want to share this with others, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this. I use a site called Linktree. It's free to go out and sign up for. And what it does is it gives you a single link that you can drop into things like Instagram. And when they go and they click on it, they'll be presented with all these different links. And so I'm just going to go ahead and add in. This is my daily over decades tracker. And I will put my URL in here. And that's it. So now, if someone goes and they visit my page or my link tree, which is this, they can click on the daily over decades tracker and it will take them directly to that site. So I hope you find this to be useful. Looking forward to seeing what everybody else shares over the rest of the year. Good luck.